We're live. Oh, we're live. What is going on, guys? It's Blackwing 2040. Welcome to Casual Stream, which of course is Friday. This is Casual Stream number 6. And thank you guys for taking the time out to be here. Of course, it's Friday, and you guys know the drill. Of course, this is usually the streams where I just, sit back, talk about anything geek related, anything life in general, or you guys know the gist. Sorry if I'm on my phone too much. I got notifications from Google Hangouts. Weird. Why was I just adding into this? What? Leave. What's the option? Leave conversation. Odd. Anywho. Oh gosh. But yeah, thank you guys so much. This is my last Friday before I go back. Bummer, Layla. That sucks. Oh yeah, speaking of next Friday, I'm ready at the next week. It reminds me, how am I gonna get videos? Oh, not next week. Just to notify you guys, not next week, the following week. I'm gonna be out of town. Me and my family are going to see my grandparents in Florida. So I will not be doing any videos while I'm in Florida. I need a break. Well, yes, that and to spend quality time with family. So that's something that needs to happen. So I don't know what I have planned for next week besides the usual stuff. I gotta finish part 2 of the Resurrection for Ra's al Ghul live read, and I need to find something to do for Toku Tuesdays. I don't know why. I, uh, I don't want to do a review of a show because it's so much, and like there's so much you could just talk about in whatchamacallit, in Tokusatsu. I feel like talking about it with just a solo person, like me, for example, it seems hard. Maybe I could probably ask Toku Kid if he would like to join in on this, because I know he's like a big Toku expert. Me, I feel like I feel like I'm still at beginner's level with Toku knowledge. Like I really do feel like I'm at beginner's level. I mean, even though I watch like a bucket load of Sentai seasons, just talk about Sentai and how the storytelling is different from Power Rangers. Well, I guess that's not a bad topic to talk about. It's pretty simple. Oh, besides the storytelling, I could probably talk about not the dynamic, because I know Sentai does totally different things than we do over here. Maybe the show's I guess audience, I could say, portraying to the audience. I mean, yes, Sentai in Japan is still for kids, and yet I still want to know how is Sentai still for kids, and yet every time they lose a battle very badly, the Rangers show up with blood and scars all over their faces, and I'm like, this is a kid show? Is this really a kid show? Are you sure? I mean, don't get me wrong. Power Rangers actually kind of did that too. Actually, we started doing that since um I can say since Turbo all the way to Wild Force, like actually showing the Rangers battle damage and everything, like with scars and bruises and everything. That was cool. To me, that was really cool. It didn't bother me. I was just like, wow, they got beaten really bad. Hold on. Thanks for sharing the stream out, Layla. Thank you very much. I'll retweet it. Let's see. But yeah, I just like seeing the Rangers in battle damage. Just it's crazy. I mean, not crazy, but crazy as in like really like like, wow, that actually happened. But it's cool though. It's really really cool. So if you guys are wondering, the shortage of videos this week, that's all my fault actually, because I've been rewatching Gokaiger. Because apparently, well, I don't know if this is gonna still happen or not. Johnny and Justin suggested that they were gonna talk about Gokaiger on Henshin Hangout this Saturday. I mean, it would be nice if they did that, even though they're only gonna be talking about Lupat for the. It's crazy to me how at one point in time Power Rangers surpassed Sentai in storytelling, and now Sentai surpassed Power Rangers storytelling. Hunter Tinsley, what's up? Thank you for being here. But yeah. Uh shoot. Nightbat 1, what is going on? So anyway, I just Layla, if you can remind me which seasons of Power Rangers surpassed Sentai in storytelling. Oh wait a minute, I think I know. I think Lost Galaxy in space. But just Layla, remind me of which Ranger seasons surpass Sentai in storytelling, because I feel like I know some, just some, but I know In Space is definitely one of them. Lost Galaxy is definitely one of them. I think it's just those two that I know. I think maybe Turbo, probably just the second half, but maybe Turbo. But honestly, I've been enjoying my Gokaiger. Oh yes, RPM. Duh, RPM. Yes, 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 yes. RPM did surpass. Go Onger. Oh my gosh, Go Onger. What the heck? Speaking of which, I might have to. I'm gonna be getting up to the tribute episode of Go Onger and the Go Lost Galaxy in Space, Time Force, RPM, Down with Thunder, SPD. Okay, okay, those are the seasons. I really need to. I need to probably sit down with a group of people and just watch RPM together, because here's the problem. Okay, guys, confession. I did not watch all of RPM. Here's the reason why. When it was airing on ABC Kids, but it had a very bad airtime. It came on like around, I think, it came on at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. That's around the time where Saturday morning cartoons were never, well, never. That was around the time where, Saturday cartoons were ending, unless for some networks, other networks, like Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network, they're always airing those. But look, just like, that's my reason I never got to finish RPM. You should rabbit it. I mean, yes, I will rabbit. I'm about to go on RPM one day. Only thing is, Layla, if you remember, we were doing our rewatch of all the team ups. Well, actually, mm, who knows? I mean, if I do try to do it next week, that will kind of interfere. Here's the thing. When I try to do things with my subscribers, I like to respect my subscribers' privacy life, because you guys, Layla, you're starting school on Monday. School is basically restarting up for everybody, and I start school in 18 days. That's like 2.5 weeks. That's why I say Power Rangers is the worst time slot now. Yes, yes, it is. I really forgot what time of day Power Rangers came on when it was airing on Saturdays on ABC Family, and well, when it was airing on Toon Disney would always put the episodes on prime time. Really appreciated that. But when it was on ABC Family, it was, I don't know what times they always had the I really don't know what time the episodes would air. I forgot. I might have to look at the promos. I always get a kick of nostalgia after watching the promos of like the Power Ranger seasons growing up. Brings back memories of nostalgia. I miss those days. I miss those days so much. Let's see. I wonder if that hashtag show put up that article about the plot for for the 25th anniversary episode, because I'm still waiting patiently for that. I have no idea. I have watched most of them on. I mean, I don't have Netflix, but you know, there are other ways. I mean, but I mean, I wish I could get. I wish I had Netflix, but it's. Ooh, this. Okay, let me see if I could. Actually, let me. They haven't posted it yet. Dang it, dang it. I was hoping they would actually have it up by now. I mean, well, time difference is 9 something in California, so it absolutely makes sense. Okay, probably. I guess probably won't get put up until who knows, maybe around 3 o'clock over here Eastern time. But other than that, yeah, I've been enjoying my Gokaiger rewatch. I'm surprised on how fast like I have my post notifications turned on for them on Twitter. I should do that right now. I should really do that for them right now, so that way I'll know when, because I really wanted to. Sheesh. Dawnbreaker, what's up? To get noted. Why did Twitter change the? Sheesh. Why did they change the option of Twitter notifications? Why? Why did they do that? Off, off, off. Still needs to get Twitter. Let's see. Off, off. Um. So yeah. Joe has been teasing. Joe has been teasing all of us. Okay, and plus he's been teasing us about those shirts that he's giving out at Power Morphicon. Well, let's not talk about Power Morphicon, because if I start talking about Power Morphicon, I'm gonna get very emotional because I can't go. So let's leave that. Let's leave that to rest, shall we? Anywho, so yeah, so I'm up to. I would have gone to episode 40 of my Gokaiger rewatch, but I'm surprised at how fast I got through the episodes. Literally, I've been watching 10 episodes a day of Gokaiger, trying my best not to have an anxiety. It's Layla, just calm down, Layla. You're gonna be fine. You'll be fine. We're all gonna be okay. So yeah, I'm up to episode 34 on of Gokaiger, and on opinions on the Buddy Royd names. Ah, yes. I never really gave my exact thoughts on that. Let me look up the names of the Buddy Royds again. Well, Beast Machines. Wait. Ugh. I'm saying it incredibly wrong. Okay. All right. Now. Right, the Beast Bots. Okay, so their names are Cruz, Smash, and Jax. I don't have a problem. I mean, they're just names. I don't really have a problem with it. I really don't. I mean, Smash. It works because he's a gorilla. It makes perfect sense. Cruise because he's a motorcycle. So that's that's that makes perfect sense. And Jax probably because he's a rabbit. He's a small little rabbit. So it makes sense. I really want to see how well they do the Buddy Roy. I mean, the Beast spots here in Beast Morphers. I just feel like I don't in Beast Morphers. I don't know. I found Gorosaki a little bit annoying in Beast Morphers. I still need to. It's just probably because Gorosaki. He's the big um of the Buddy Roids, but yet he's so, what's the word I'm looking for? He's like the opposite of what he's supposed to be. Like he's big and strong, but he's kind of wimpy. Yeah, basically, he's kind of wimpy. While USADA, he's small, but he's a he's a kind of a douchebag. And Cheetah Nick, he's just, I feel like it's a spectrum. Like I'm looking at it, it's a kind of a bit of a spectrum. Have you watched? Yes, I did watch Go Busters. Go Busters was like literally I finished Go Busters on did I finish Go Busters on Christmas Eve? Did I? Because I remember right when last when I mean Christmas of last year. Um because I was watching like the final arc of Go Busters. Of course, this usually happens every time I'm watching a Sentai season. By the time I get to the final arc, I feel like, okay, I gotta get through this season. I want to move on to the next season already. Because sometimes I get tired of watching the season. That just happens, or maybe that's because when a Sentai season burns you out. But yeah, I did watch Go Busters. I was watching it. Funny enough, I was watching it last. Okay, I started with Go Busters in October, if I'm correct. No, no. I'm wrong. I because this was around the time when I was casted in one of my school's productions. I was watching. I was okay when I got casted. I was watching Go Kaiger at the moment for the first time. Um, so we started rehearsals like around early September, and of course we had 2 months to prepare. So yeah, going over and over. Yeah, I started Go Busters in like I think mid October. That's where I probably started Go Busters. And then as I was watching Go Busters, all the Time Ranger episodes got put up. So literally, I stopped go where I was in Go Busters. I was like, I gotta watch Time Ranger. So I stopped watching Go Busters and I went straight to watching Time Ranger. And I watched all of Time Ranger from I think this was after my we were done with the play we were doing, and then I watched Time Ranger all the way through to I think it was around the end of November. Around the end of November, and that's when I got right back into Go Busters. And then yeah, I finished Go Busters like around Christmas time, literally on Christmas Eve, going into Christmas Day, and that's when I started Kyryuger. There we go. I feel like that's a hard name to Kyryuger. Gosh. Favorite Sentai? Ooh, gosh. Oh my gosh. Favorite Sentai? I'm gonna have to say it. Gokaiger. It's gonna be Gokaiger. Look, Gokaiger is Gokaiger is something I feel like Toei could try to do something like that again, but they're gonna have to do a different kind of gimmick to make it work. Because what Toei did, they didn't okay. Basically, they didn't rip off Kamen Rider Decade, but they kind of got inspiration from Kamen Rider Decade because when Kamen Rider Decade, started airing, Decade had the ability to transform into past writers. So I guess with Toei decided to bring that idea to Sentai, and they made it work. And they really made it work. And what makes Gokaiger really special is because gotta take care of something. Be back in 10 minutes. Okay, Layla, that's fine. But yeah, what makes Gokaiger so special is that they had all these past actors come back, just to do these. I wouldn't say cameo roles, but like come in tribute episodes. But that's one of the reasons why Gokaiger is special, because around that time, that was around the time the earthquake struck Japan. And what's funny is after like the aftermath of the earthquake, in Japan there's a statue, well, two statues of Kamen Rider Ichigo and Akaranger. And during the aftermath, through all the damage and the destroyed buildings and everything, those two statues were still up. Those two statues were still up. They didn't get destroyed, they didn't get damaged, they didn't get hit, they didn't get nothing. Those two statues were still standing after the earthquake, which I just find, I was like, whoa, that's because think about it. Because Japan, I mean, with Japan superheroes, the superheroes that people know in Japan are like, are basically Kamen Rider and Super Sentai. and Ultraman. Japan has a bucket load of lists of superheroes that they really care about. So I can see, but it's such a good symbolism of how they represent those statues represent the heroism of of superheroes in Japan. So even after that, because the only in the for early episodes of Gokaiger, the only kind of actors that were coming back were Red Ranger actors, only Red Rangers. And let me see. I gotta look at the episode count for a moment. Cause before the Gokaiger 199 hero movie, which is a really great team up. I love that team up. Oh, I love that team up. Nothing beats that. I feel like nothing beats that team up. Come on. Okay, so yeah, for the first batch of tribute episodes, it's only been like Red Rangers showing up. Like, well, not only. Oh, I'm wrong. Not only Red Rangers. um, you had Maji Red was the first past Sentai member to come back. You had the Deca Ranger tribute episode, which had 3 Rangers in the episode. 3. You had Deca Yellow, Deca Master, and Deca Red that showed up. So that's equal enough to bring back. You had the Geki Ranger tribute, which had Geki Red, as well as the Master Shafu, really great mentor. The Gao Ranger tribute, which had Gao Red, of course. The Shinkenger tribute, which was actually that was the first two-parter of the season, and you had Princess. I cannot pronounce her name. I could spell it, but I cannot pronounce her name. Princess Kaoru. I'm butchering. I can't. Oh my gosh! How do you pronounce that name? Princess. How do you? Princess Kaoru. I feel like I'm really butchering the name. I really am. And she wasn't really like a main member of the team. She was like an extra member, but she was still a Red Ranger, so it makes sense that it was cool that she came back. And then you had the Car Ranger tribute, which brought back Red Racer. Oh my gosh, the Car Ranger tribute is nothing but comedy. That is just like comedy gold. That's why I cannot wait until I watch Car Ranger, because Car Ranger looks so hilarious. And plus, I love the mech. I love the Megazord and Car Ranger. It's well, it's not the first vehicle Megazord in Sentai. I'm just saying for Power Rangers, that's like the first. That is like the first like car-based vehicle Megazord. And plus, it looks cool. It really does look cool. And I don't know why people give. I know why people give Turbo a lot of crap, but it's not that bad. It really isn't. I mean, the first half it's a bit wonky, but the second half is way better. I love the second half of Turbo. So yeah, you had that many amount. You had like, let me see, one, two, three, four, five, 6 tribute episodes before the team up movie. And when the team up movie happened, you had a wide variety of people coming of Sentai actors coming back. A big bunch of big batch of actors. Some even came back to do more than one episode. Like his name's not Ryu. I feel like calling him Rio, but that's not his name either. But from Die Ranger, he appeared in the team up movie, and of course he appeared in his tribute episode. And I gotta tell you, I was watching the tribute episode of Die Ranger last night. God bless Kichi Wada, the actress. Actor, not actress. The actor that plays Major props to him, because I know he's a martial artist, and he's still got the moves. He really does. He still knows the pose choreography. He still got the combat. I'm like, wow. And for those of you who don't know, Die Ranger was actually my first Sentai season that I watched, and Die Ranger is awesome. Until that ending Soko happens, where I was like, what? So But Die Ranger as a whole, it's a really great show. Really, really awesome show. I love Die Ranger. So who knows? Probably, hopefully by tonight, I might be finished with Gokaiger. Who knows? I mean, I'm on episode 3. Guys, oh my gosh, I love Guy's reaction to Guy's reaction to past Sentai members is me whenever I see like a voice actor that I know or like any like celebrity I've seen like on Disney Channel or Nickelodeon. Cause like I just love his reactions. Like every time he sees someone like, oh, you're I'm like that's so me when I see someone that like that's very famous. I try to be, very professional, very, be very have a strong composure, not to, like overreact, but it's it's just, just try to keep it, be calm, be humble about it. And also respect the actors, you know, respect their privacy. Don't be all up in their face and be I'm a big fan. I love your work. I'm like, trust me, if I did that, I would probably, I would probably hate myself. I'll probably hate myself. Oh my gosh. But I don't know who's the funniest reaction. I don't know which reaction the guy have. His I don't know which interaction Sentai member was the funniest that I've seen him with. I don't know, but I just think they're all funny. Like I mean, come on. If you walking down the street and you seeing a past ranger or voice actor or celebrity that you love so much on the street, like walk past you, and then please tell me, would you freak out or like would you like react in a OMG kind of way? Oh my gosh, the triple Kenji Oba. The triple Kenji Oba in Gokaiger and versus Gavin movie. That was actually really that was really interesting. Oh man, God bless Kenji Oba. I hope that man never retires. And he looks really good for his age. How old is Kenji Oba right now? Cause that man is doing so much. I mean, he did so much. I'm surprised they didn't get him to come to Power Morphicon. That's really interesting. Oh great, I gotta do the math. He's got to be okay. 1955 to 2018. No, no, four, no, 5. Oh, he's 53. He's 53. Interesting. He looks good for a man in his 50. Really, he looks really good. But and he's still active. He's still movement with his body. That's really good. That's really good how these Sentai actors, well, Toku actors, they're not all Sentai actors, but oh, he's 63. My math was wrong. Wait, are you sure? You were off by. Wait a minute. Because I'm looking on the Ranger Wiki. It said he was born in 1955. Just do the math. All right. 19 minus 1955. Oh, it is 63. I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. My bad. Sorry about that. Oh wait, yes, I was wrong. Whoops. Whoopsies. Well, he looks great for a man in his 60s. How about that? He looks good for a man in his 60s. But yeah. But yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh guys, I don't know if you saw, but they released some preview pages for MMPR issue number 30. This is a cool looking page. Look at this. I don't know if you can see this well or not, but let me turn down the brightness a little bit more. Yes, that looks much better. So look at this. Basically, Jason is giving a speech to every single Ranger in history. I can't wait to see how this ending of Shattered Grid goes, because Shattered Grid has been killing it. Has been killing the game. See, I find it funny that we've been getting Shattered Grid. Shattered Grid has been doing so well, and then we get the announcement that Ninja Steel is coming back. Like, oh, Ninja Steel's coming back. Okay, that's good. But I'm just waiting to when I'm just reading Shattered Grid at the moment. I'm enjoying that more. Oh my gosh. Hiroshi. He's Hiroshi Fujiako Toku. Let me look. Oh, really? Let me look him up. Oops. Hiroshi Fujiako. Oh, the actor that played Kamen Rider Ichigo. Got it. Got it. I don't know why, but I really want Power Ranger Hyperforce toys to exist. I'm not. I'm not into Hyperforce. No, I mean I know there's a group. There's a a variety of people out there that love Hyperforce, but me, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do Hyperforce. I couldn't. I just couldn't. Didn't really. It didn't really interest me. But But yeah, who knows? Hopefully, maybe I could probably finish Gokaiger by tonight. I could probably finish it, and then of course I'll get back to watching Live Man. I really want to finish Live Man so I can get the Jetman. I really want to, because people say Jetman is like the best of the best of the best Sentai season ever. Like well, everyone has their own opinion. So I know most people say Jetman is like the best of the best. Some people say Time Ranger is one of the best. Some people say whatchamacallit, Gokaiger is the best. Everyone has, some people say Shinkenger is the best. Everyone, to everyone's opinion. Everyone has their own opinion, which is totally fine. What is it? Oh yeah, and guys, I didn't tell you this, but the channel is now at 477 subscribers. So that means we are 23 subscribers away from 500. So that's gonna be. I really want to do something special for like. I want to have guests. I want to have like actual guests with me, like doing this live stream for when I hit 500. Well, when I hit 500, I gotta find a way to I'm gonna have to reach out to some of my other buddies that I do stuff with to see if they would like to. They would like to contribute. And yes, thank you for subscribing, Hunter. And Hunter, I'm looking at your profile pic. Is that is that Kamen Rider Black RX in your profile pic? Cause I'm looking at the pose. I'm like is that a Kamen Rider? I mean, I could be wrong, but it's a cool profile pic nonetheless. Really really cool profile pic. Um. Oh, it is. Oh, so it is. I was right. Aha! See. I was on. I was on to it. But yeah. What else can I talk about? I really. Um. Because here's the thing, guys. I love talking about Power Rangers, and I love talking about Super Sentai. But I love talking about Tokusatsu because I got basically. I chose it because it looks really cool. It does look really cool. I mean, I can't really get into a Showa writer. I mean, if I would watch one Showa era Kamen Rider show, it would definitely be Kamen Rider Black because everyone says Black is like the best one of the Showa era. So I'll definitely give that a watch. Maybe somewhere down the line. But I just like the Heisei era because it's more modern and cool. It's just some. Are you gonna watch SSS Grid? Okay. I'm not into Ultraman or Gridman. I'm like, it's some Toku shows are easy. Well, I wouldn't say easy to get into because it took time for me to get into Super Sentai and Kamen Rider. But I don't know. I don't I don't really find Ultraman or Gridman that interesting to me. That's just me. That's just me. But I mean, I've watched some episodes of Ultraman with a group of people. Shout out to the Legion of Boom. Those guys are awesome. We were watching Ultraman Gaia, Ultraman Ginga. I saw parts of the new series of Ultraman Rube. Ultraman Rube does look very interesting. Like, two brothers that are Ultraman. That's really cool. And I like the aesthetic of their suits. So it looks cool. And I saw like what, probably 2 episodes of Ultraman Orb, but yeah, if you hear me saying this, I'm not really that, I'm not really. Oh, and Tiga. How can I forget Ultraman Tiga? I saw some episodes of Tiga, but I can't really get into Ultraman. Like it's it's kind of different. I mean, it is different, but I can't really get into Ultraman. Sorry guys, but I mean, I got into Sentai and Kamen Rider. It took me a while to accept Sentai for what it was. I remember back in the day where I just like, mm, sorry for you. Sorry about that, guys. I would I would bash Sentai for what it was, because like I said when I was younger, can we all just admit that we don't Hunter, we don't talk about Mass Rider. We we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. We do not talk about Mass Rider. But I remember the time back when I would just accept only Power Rangers because that's what I grew up watching, and I'm like, I thought Japan ripped off of us, but we ripped off of Japan. Well, I wouldn't say ripped off. We adapted. We started making adaptions of it. So that's basically it. And I mean, it took time. I remember I remember back when I first started watching Sentai. It was literally Sorry, first time in these. No, 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 no. No, Hunter. It's fine. It's fine. It's a joke. It's a joke that there's this Toku YouTuber called Karn. Anytime someone mentions Mass Rider, he says like we don't talk about Mass Rider because like literally like you said, Mass Rider did suck. It was a trash, really bad show. Heck, I never watched it. Looking at the suit, I mean, okay, the suit is Kamen Rider Black RX, but oh my gosh. You do watch Karn. Okay. So, but yeah, basically, yeah, I have not watched one episode of Mass Rider and I never will. Sometimes I wonder like what the heck was Saban thinking? Like what was he thinking about making all these shows like Superhuman Samurai, Cyber Squad, Tattooed Teenagers of Beverly Hills, Knights of Turanar, like VR Troopers, Big Bad Beetleborgs. I'm like, Saban, what are you doing? You're like, just stick to just one thing. I mean, probably the only Kamen Rider American adaptation I could give props for is Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, and that's pretty like the only good one that we got. Oh, perfect, guys, it's up. The article is up. Oh, wait a minute, it's not an article, it's a video. Dang it! Oh my goodness, I thought it would be an article. Come on, hashtag show. You guys are. I love you guys, but dang it. Okay. First of all, how long is okay, the video is 2 minutes and 25 seconds. You know what? Alright. Guys, I'm gonna watch the video and alright, cause I can't play the video, I will get a copyright. So I'll we're still gonna be live. I'm just gonna be watching the video. I'll be gone for 2 minutes. Just for 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. So I was just watching the video, and thankfully they did have an article that's up. So I'm gonna read the article to you guys. So I feel like I'm a member of that hashtag show reading this. So let us begin. This year marks a milestone for a property that almost never happened: the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. On August 28th, the Power Rangers brand will celebrate its 25th anniversary with a primetime episode guest starring a score of returning Power Rangers from the series' rich history. Before reading on, be sure to check out our list of confirmed actors. Okay, I don't have to read all of that. Okay, you've seen the preview image and behind-the-scene images from other media outlets. You read the interviews from the officially announced actors returning. You speculated on social media with other Power Ranger fans about what this episode could be about and what you could see in set photos. And now, thanks to numerous sources close to production, we are beyond hype and excited to share with you the episode plot details of the 25th anniversary episode of Power Rangers. And the episode is called Dimensions in Danger. If I'm honest, Ninja Steel hasn't done anything deserving of that episode. Layla, that's funny. That's really funny. Okay, there are major spoilers ahead. Read on at your own risk. I mean, hmm. Guys, does it really matter? Let's just let's get on with it. All right, so the anniversary episode, Dimensions in Danger, will focus primarily on two returning cast members: Jason Faunt, Wes from Time Force, and Jason David Frank, Tommy, who is like 5 Rangers. Okay. A new villain, Lord Dravon, makes not Draken, guys. This is really a new villain. Lord Dravon makes his debut. While exact specifics were not given to us, his ultimate goal is to destroy the multiverse. That's right, Power Ranger fans, it is now show canon that there are multiple universes in Power Rangers. Why do they always have to put multiverses in everything? I mean, multiverses are cool and all, but they can get very confusing and figure out like which place is where. But anywho, shoot, I lost my place. All right, all right. That's right. Power Ranger fans is now show canon that there are multiple universes in Power Rangers, such as opposed to just two, the regular and RPM universes. To achieve his goal, he has started kidnapping Power Rangers throughout the multiverse. Wes from Time Force detects the disturbances and heads through time and space to recruit other Power Rangers to defeat Lord Draven. These kidnapped Power Rangers are used to create evil copies that Lord Draven controls. And of course, the article says, but what about Tommy? All right, never fear. Evil Tommy returns. Oh, so we're getting an evil Tommy again. Okay, okay. But not Lord Draken. We're not getting Lord Draken. So evil Tommy is coming. So that's good. The evil Tommy you will see in the episode is actually an evil. And now you lost me. Listen to this, guys. The evil Tommy you will see in the episode is actually an evil robot clone. Where have I seen that before? But don't worry, the Tommy you know and love will show up packing some old familiar toys and maybe a new one. Will he be the one to save the day? I hope not. Don't let it be a whole full Tommy focused episode. Now, before you scream, this is everything I've ever wanted, we will also share with you from our sources that aside from Wes and Tommy, there isn't a ton. Oh, man, see, this is what I was worried about. This is what I'm worried about. Okay, listen to this. Now, before you scream, this is everything I have ever wanted. We will also share with you from our sources that aside from Wes and Tommy, there isn't a ton of screen time and dialogue for other returning Rangers. We're not saying this is a repeat of the overhyped legendary battle from Power Rangers Super Mega Force, but we are advising caution as this is a standard runtime single episode featuring 16 Power Rangers in total, as well as their allies and a brand new villain, and possibly Sledge as well. I mean, Sledge only appeared in the first episode of Super Ninja Steel. Where is he now? It's just a lot of people to fit into a single episode. Yeah, there is a lot of people. Word has also reached us that it's possible Netflix will be receiving an extended cut of Dimensions in Danger, release to be determined, much like the Legendary Battle had, though unlike the Legendary Battle, we have not heard of an extended cut airing later on Nicktoons. The Power Rangers 25th Anniversary Special will air on Tuesday, August 28th on 8 p.m. Eastern on Nickelodeon. Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel returns on Saturday, August 25th at 12 p.m. Eastern, also on Nickelodeon. Keep your browsers turned in to that hashtag show as coverage of this monumental anniversary for the Power Rangers continues. Be sure. Okay, I don't have to read all of that. Oh my gosh. I'm worried. I'm straight up worried. I am seriously worried about this now. I am really worried. Gosh. Okay, thank you. Shout out. Thank you to that hashtag show for doing this. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys for getting this. Like, who's the go-to guys for anything trending in geek pop culture? That hashtag show. They are always on the up and up. I love these guys. I love what they do. So major kudos to you guys. But oh my gosh. You guys can probably hear from the tone of my voice that I'm not really too happy. No, I'm not happy. I am really not happy. Because okay, one, I appreciate Wes is being the cent on one of the Rangers that's being the focal point of this episode. That's nice, and of course Tommy is getting the focus point. But no dialogue and no dialogue or interactions. That's the main thing I need to see in a Power Rangers team up. That's the main thing, to see the Rangers interact with the current team interact with the past generations of Power Rangers before them. If you don't have that in a team up, what's the point of bringing them back? It's for them to interact, to see how big the legacy has come across, to see from the original team, to see how far they've come as a generation, to see like, oh my gosh, there's been actual more Rangers come out of us. But I'm like, you mean to tell me? I mean, yes, it's hard. I understand that it's hard to do this, bringing back only 10 specific actors for this one big anniversary episode. Yes, I know. Granted, it's hard. And yes, Forever Red did something like, I mean, Forever Red only brought back 10 Red Rangers. 10. And they were able to do this in 30 minutes. Granted, Forever Red did go through a bucket load of production issues. Trust me, there was a lot of production issues, but they still pulled it off. Like, there were still interactions. There was still action, out of suit fight scenes, and a good team up. And then, but over the course of the franchise, Once a Ranger was not a good anniversary team up. There was barely interaction between the Overdrive team and the veteran Rangers. Barely interaction. And I'm not even going to talk about Super Mega Force. We already know how big of a flop that was. So we don't even need to discuss that. Now, but this, I said, guys, I've been telling you, I've been keeping my expectations really low. And hearing this, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. An evil robot copy of Tommy? Really? Really? You couldn't just make Tommy evil himself? You couldn't just done that? Oh my god. I'm so sorry to be ranting like this, guys, but I'm just, why? Just why? In the words of Kenan Thompson, I just say, why? Oh my gosh, why? I don't want to be watching Sentai forever for the rest of my life. I want to still keep watching Power Rangers. Just why? Oh, why? Oh, why? Oh my gosh. Layla, we don't even know who wrote the script of this episode. It's just... my heart. I'm so broken. I'm dead serious. Guys, this is not fake. I'm dead serious. I'm like... why? Oh, it's a good thing I did not have my expectations so high because of this. Why? Just why? That's my main question. Why? 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 Ugh. Oh my god. Just why must this happen? This I really want to know who wrote this episode. If it's if it's Chip Lynn, you know what? Let me stop ranting because I'm gonna say something that I might regret, and then I'm gonna have a big collage of Ranger fans coming after me. Let me be careful of what I say, and let me just keep it low. Remain calm. The episode hasn't even aired yet. I mean, this is just a synopsis, so this is just what it sounds like written on paper. We didn't even see it yet. The episode airs in 18 days. I'm gonna try to, be. I'm gonna try to be okay. I'm just trying to remain calm, but I want at least just. Oh my god, this just sounds. Oh my gosh. Okay, basically what I'm doing right now, I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna share the article out with some other Ranger fans. Oh, I know who else to share this out to. Who wrote this? Okay. Share. Oh wait. Link. Wait, no. Copy and paste to the. I'll send it to these guys. All right. So I just sent it to some of my guys on to the group chat and Instagram that I'm in, but oh. J Boss, you just missed it. I'm gonna basically J Boss. I'm gonna share something out in the Legion of Boom chat. I am not happy at all. I really am not happy. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. Ryan, thanks for coming. Thomas, thanks for coming. J Boss, thanks for coming. You guys missed it. You guys really did miss it. Basically, I just you know what? I'll read it to you guys again. I'll read it to you guys again. For those just coming here, I'll read it to you guys. Like I'll read it again. First, let me refresh the page. All right. So, guys, this is the plot of the 25th anniversary episode of Power Rangers. I'm really interested on what Joe is going to say tomorrow. I'm really interested to what he's going to say. Because here reading this, I am not happy. I really am not happy about this. I'm not. I really am not. But listen. The anniversary episode, Dimensions in Danger, will focus primarily on two returning cast members, Jason Faunt, who plays Wes from Time Force, and Jason David Frank, who plays Tommy Oliver. A new villain, Lord Draven, makes his debut. While exact specifics were not given to us, his ultimate goal is to destroy the multiverse. Basically, they just confirmed, Power Rangers has a multiverse. To achieve his goal, he has started kidnapping Power Rangers throughout the multiverse. Wes, the Time Force Ranger, detects the disturbances and heads through time and space to recruit other Rangers to defeat Lord Draven. These kidnapped Rangers are used to create evil copies that Lord Draven controls. And there's going to be an evil Tommy. So, and it's not Lord Draken. It's not Lord Draken, guys. So calm yourselves. What they mean by evil Tommy? The evil Tommy you will see in the episode is actually an evil robot clone. An evil robot clone. But don't worry, the Tommy you know and love will show up packing with some old familiar toys, maybe a new one. Will he be the one to save the day? I hope not. Let it be a team effort, please. Now, before you scream, this is everything I have ever wanted, we will also share with you from our sources that aside from Wes and Tommy, there isn't a ton of screen time or dialogue for other returning Power Rangers. We're not saying this is a repeat of the overhyped legendary battle from Power Rangers Super Mega Force. We are advising caution as this is a standard runtime single episode featuring 16 total Power Rangers as well as their allies and a brand new villain and possibly Sledge as well. It's just a lot of people to fit in a single episode. Word has also reached out that it's possible Netflix will be receiving an extended cut of Dimensions in Danger, released to be determined. Much like Legendary Battle had an extended cut, though unlike Legendary Battle, we have not heard of an extended cut airing later on Nicktoons. Heck, I didn't even know the extended cut of the Legendary War aired on Nicktoons. I really didn't know, but I did watch it. The Power Rangers 25th Anniversary Special will air Tuesday, August 28th at 8 p.m. Eastern on Nickelodeon. Super Ninja Steel returns Saturday, August 25th at 12 p.m. Eastern, also on Nickelodeon. I just can't. I can't. I can't look. Why? Just screw Thomas. They better not screw this up. Reading this, I'm not happy with what I'm hearing. Check out my recent tweet. Oh gosh. I'm not happy about I'm not happy. I'm not. As a longtime Power Rangers fan, this sounds like baby steps for a team up. I'm sorry, but that's just me. This really sounds like baby steps. Oh my gosh, guys, speaking of, here's some images. Some images popped up on Twitter. Thanks to Ranger Board. Look at this. So you can see if you're wondering, that's Gemma. That's literally the actress. That's Gemma. She's back. And oh, look at this. Look at this. Seems like Tommy's gonna be coming back using all his Ranger forms. So that's interesting. That's Matt. That's sorry for the. Ugh, this is bad. I know it looks blurry, but that's Madame Odious with an evil Mick because Mick has red eyes for some reason. But guys, I'm not happy. I'm really not happy. Is that article on Boom Twitter? No, 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 it's not. Something tells me that the 25th celebration is going to be the Legendary Battle 2.0. Here's why. But ugh. Okay, where are these images coming from? Did a promo just got put up somewhere? Because I'm seeing all these images that they look like images from a. I guess some people don't know about it. Correct. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not happy about this. I'm just gonna tune in West, but episode might be mediocre. Okay, might be mediocre at most, but like I'm still gonna watch the episode. I feel like if I'm watching this with a bunch of Ranger, oh my gosh, time zones really do suck. If I just want to be in a room with. I gotta share this out. But yeah, as I was saying, I would like to be in a room with other Ranger fans just watching this. Just I really would like to like be in a room with other Ranger fans, just like sitting there watching this together. It would be fun to watch. Yes, it would be fun to watch this together. I just feel like if it's just me by myself watching this, I'm gonna have a lot of bad things to say about it. But if I'm watching with other people, I would like to hear other people's opinions and thoughts about the episode, and that way, there could be things that I might have missed from how this episode is going to happen. I seriously doubt that. But look, how long has it been? I've been going on for an hour. Good. Wes gets time to shine. But I mean, yes, Wes gets a good amount of time of screen time. I mean, I'm happy about that. Wes is, I saw the screenshot of Wes holding a Chrono Blaster from back in the day, and I'm like, man, just man, beating Forever Red is hard. Look, Forever. Okay, to be honest, Sentai did their version of Forever Red. They didn't do it like we did it. We did it better. Trust me, we did our version of Forever Red is way better than Sentai's version of Forever Red. All not bashing Sentai or anything, but the only thing Sentai did for their version of Forever Red, they had the past 25 Red Rangers. They all did their roll calls, but it was all archive footage. Archive footage. So they were kind of being cheap. I hate to say it, they were kind of being cheap with that, but good attempt. Super Sentai did a good attempt, but our attempt, we went straight out of the ballpark with that. We really did. As a matter of fact, you know what? This is going to be the last episode of Super Ninja Steel I'm watching, so I really don't care anymore. Look, all right, but basically, let me look because. Hasbro, please, no more super seasons. So yes, no more super seasons, please. No more. No more seasons at all. Now let me look at the production issues for Forever Red. I'm gonna read. The product. The Ninja Storm and Dynasty Thunder team up is my favorite. That's probably like the best, one of the best team ups we ever got. Okay, so Okay, guys. So basically, I'm gonna read to you guys all the production stuff that we gotten for Forever Red. Basically, because there's a lot. There was a lot of stuff that they had planned for Forever Red. A lot of stuff. So, okay. Marcus ran on Super Seasons. Oh my gosh, I love Marcus's rant on Super Season. It's just anyway. There were 4 separate outlines for Forever Red. One by Koichi Sakamoto, one by Jonathan Sacker, and 2 by Amit Bhumik. Amit, but butchering his last name. But anyway, the first outline involved the villains who have already destroyed a colony planning to attack Earth and assaulting various Red Rangers whose introductions are staggered throughout the story. The second outline had all the Red Rangers introduced in a brief showcase scenes being separately gathered by Alpha 5 to Angel Grove, where they surprised the 5 Metallic Warriors upon arrival. The third had Andros gathering the Red Rangers via Tommy after discovering a cult are trying to resurrect Dark Spectre. Ooh, that really sounds awesome on paper. And involves 10 fighting a resurrected. Ooh, that really does sound interesting. This draft brought all the Rangers together early on, so they could interact more. Most of the elements from this draft would survive into the fourth. Bhumik hoped to include a reference to Malagor. Spectre and Malagor used the same costume. For those who don't know, Malagor was the villain in the Turbo Power Rangers movie, and basically the costume was Dark Spectre, basically. But anyway, it is unknown how Alpha 5 survived the attack on Eltar in this draft of the script, but it is known that in this case, he was to serve as the mentor in place of Tommy. Bhumik moved the battle to the moon as a deliberate twist on the first 4 years where Rita through King Mondo operated there. Our heroes are proactive and bring the battle to the villain's base on the moon for a change. The fourth outline became the script. Only one draft was made for the script due to time constraints. On top of that, other episodes of Wild Force were being made at the same time. Okay. And by Metallic Warriors, they mean reused Beetle. Yes, basically, yeah, the Beetleborgs, the Beetleborg costumes. The suits from the 5 random Beetleborgs: Shadowborg, the Green Hunter Beetleborg, Dragonborg minus his antenna, Fireborg, and Ladyborg from Saban's Big Bad Beetleborgs were used as the bodies for the remaining generals of the Machine Empire trying to reactivate Serpentera. The use of the Beetleborg costumes was planned from the very first outline. The original idea was to use costumes of Beetleborg villains, and led to Serpentera, another robot being used instead of Dark Spectre. Bhumik said he preferred this idea as it allowed us to combine the villains from 2 different seasons. Bulk without Skull appeared in the third outline. In the second, Tommy was going to pass up a T-shirt of the famous 2-man rock band Bulk and Skull. Interesting. So that's just the early draft ideas. Now this moving on to the producing of the episode. Tommy was deliberately given lines that Zordon used to say. That would have sounded so bad coming from Tommy. That really would have sounded so bad. All right. Oh wait, he did. Tommy did say those lines. So wow. So Tommy was deliberately given those lines that Zordon would say in a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers episode. Interesting. TJ's finally given a full name, Theodore J. Jarvis Johnson. That's a big name. How do you get all of that from TJ? Because Theodore starts with a T, J. Jarvis Johnson. That's 3 J's. TJJJ. Like, where do you get all of that and just shorten that out to TJ? Steve Cardenas was originally contacted to appear as Rocky, but he moved and changed addresses without notifying. I know about this issue. But he moved and changed addresses without notifying the production team, and they could not find him in time to film. Rocky would have only participated in the battle as an MMPR Red Ranger if Austin St. John proved unable to make filming. So Rocky was just kind of like a contingency. Interesting. Or compromise. 3 of the generals were voiced by Power Rangers alumni. Archie voiced General Vendrix. I keep forgetting that's Archie Cow's voice, because I'm like, wait a minute, who's voicing Vendrix? Walter Jones voiced Jarrock, and Catherine Sutherland voiced Tesla. Scott Page, Pat Pagder, and David Walsh played Steelon and Optimus respectively, though they were left uncredited. That's unfair. All right, now on to cut lines and scenes that were cut. The episode was originally intended to be an extra long special, and a number of scenes were trimmed or removed when it made into a regular episode. These scenes are available online as part of production footage, which I have seen. I have seen some of the behind the scenes stuff of Forever Red. The bits that didn't make it include Bulk and Skull have a much longer scene referencing all of the show's old monsters, including ones from Lightspeed Rescue through Wild Force that never met on screen. Bulk is trying to one-up Skull, forgetting that Skull was there for all of it. Skull is trying to avoid Professor Phenomenus. Oh, wow. So, wow, Professor Phenomenus was supposed to be in Forever Red. Interesting. Tommy Oliver was retired and was the owner of Bulk's restaurant. That I know about. He isn't aware of the Machine Empire until Andros calls him. I remember seeing that from the behind the scenes footage. The trim scene gives the impression that Bulk and Skull, who are nervous of Tommy, are aware he's a ranger and that Tommy has already been working with Andros, as the line about "I'm retired" never aired. Power Rangers Dino Thunder would follow the implication that Tommy was active and reveal that he was working in secret under disguise as a science teacher to prepare for Mesogog's return. Interesting. So here's another part. The Wild Force Rangers break up two kids fighting who claim they're playing Power Rangers and tell them Power Rangers don't fight people, so you shouldn't either. Carter Grayson informs the other Rangers that only Cole has been selected for the mission and the others can't come. And Cole tells Max, "It is important for you guys to stay and protect Turtle Cove." The kids were called Ray and Manny, after two Power Rangers webmasters. Interesting. In the final draft, after Leo says, "Andros, we got here as soon as we could," Oracle said sheepishly, "Sorry, I always forget to turn right at the Andromeda Galaxy." That would have been funny to put in. Andros' original reason for why he was a great ranger was, "Hey, I killed Zordon," but of course that was cut out. I know about that. That was removed out of the script. Jason was shocked to hear Zordon was dead. This was redubbed to, "Hey, I saved two worlds." So what about that? Likely because it's disturbing for Andros to brag about killing Zordon. Yeah, that would have been a bit disturbing. That would have been very disturbing to say, especially in an anniversary episode. At the end of the episode, TJ had one more line saying, oh yeah, so basically at the end of Forever Red, where TJ said, wait, have I ever told you guys about the time I got baked in a giant pizza? He continues on saying, it was like pepperonis and cheese and heat. It was hard to breathe. It was a great story. Eric says during this, he said, "Yeah, maybe the power will be with you." Jason also said, "Yeah, and I heard it was burnt and crispy and all kinds of stuff." So, man, they cut so many stuff out. They really cut a lot of stuff out. Okay, so here's some other things. Scenes that never made it to filming but can be seen in a draft script online include Cole meeting Alpha 7 on the megaship. Alpha 7? Interesting. Wait. Anyway, it involved Cole being scared and surprised he was in space, and Alpha saying, "Aye, where did you grow up? In the jungle?" And as Cole was going to tell him he was born in the jungle, he came face to face with Alpha 7 and jumped startled as Alpha 7 introduced himself. Cole wanted to know what is a Alpha 7, but said it as if he was scared. And Alpha 7 said he was a fully sentient multifunctional automaton. That's a reference to what Billy called Alpha 5 back in MMPR, of course. Reference. And a walking database of everything relating to the Power Rangers. And Cole said, looking scared and sick, "I think I liked it better when I was on Earth." This and the next scene would have allowed Richard Steven Horvitz to record more lines for the Alpha 7 character. Interesting. A scene between Tommy and Alpha 7 on the megaship was cut that involved asking Tommy what was wrong, and Tommy replying that things have been awkward between him and Jason since they found those stories on the internet in a reference to Slash fan fiction featuring them together. Wow, that got really dark. Also, during the scene, TJ and Eric were having drinks by the Syndertron and talking as if like old friends, and Cole is trying to talk up an enthusiastic Jason. Really interesting. Vendrix blasted Cole, and Leo and Oracle arrived on the Red Jet Jammer and then blasted the Machine Empire generals. But in the midst final draft, they arrived and blasted Vendrix out of the hangar of the moon base. Tommy acknowledged them by saying, "The Red Galaxy Ranger and the Red Alien Ranger." And Leo said, "This battle isn't just for the Rangers of Earth." And Oracle added, "This is for the heroes everywhere." Not to mention, Leo, like Oracle, didn't appear on Morph in amidst final draft. Interesting. This is really interesting. So originally in the final draft, Leo was not supposed to appear. Leo wasn't going to appear unmorphed in the episode. That's really interesting. Other materials cut from Amit's final draft include Steelon originally saying Zed was a fool to leave this buried here. Andros recorded a message on his astromorpher saying, "Andros here. This is worse than I thought. They're almost finished digging it out." Andros originally said his morphing call, "Let's rock it," before leaving the moon. Bulk and Skull originally both answered the call. When Cole first met Carter, he added, "Who are you?" Wes's Ranger title was addressed as Time Force Red. TJ's middle name, Jay, was censored. Carter was tongue-tied when trying to say TJ's full name. I mean, who wouldn't be tongue-tied trying to say that? I mean, come on. Theodore J. Jarvis Johnson. That's already enough to say as it is. And TJ went when his name was first heard. Artemis saluted at the speech and said, "For the glory of the Royal House of Gadgetry." Alpha 7 originally didn't say, "It's already Tommy." Interesting. Vendrix alternatively said, "Excellent work. At last, King Mondo, we can finally avenge you. The Earth and all the Rangers will pay for what they did to you in our glorious evil empire." Jason cracked his knuckles as he said his Miss King Mondo remark. Steelon pointed out Red Rangers, 8 of them, and the generals originally was supposed to join in the Cog battle. Also, they had alternate pair-ups. Jason and Cole paired up against Vendrix like in the episode. TJ and Wes fought Artemis. Andros and Eric fought Jarok. Carter and Orico fought Steelon, and Leo and Tommy fought Tesla. Interesting. So, okay, here's some other stuff. Now, here are some rumored cuts that never happened, but still unconfirmed. All right, so it is rumored but unconfirmed that Amit's plans included Catherine Sutherland was supposed to make an appearance at the end of this episode as Tommy's wife, picking him up from Nasada spaceport. A draft of the scene confirmed by Amit on Facebook when asked also had Kimberly pick Tommy up and be confirmed to be his wife as well. You see where this is going? Wes and Eric originally contacted Trip in the future to see if the future had changed in one draft. Oh, that's very interesting. And in one draft, Ryan Mitchell, the Titanium Ranger, was going to be the new captain of the rebuilt Lightspeed Aqua Base. Ain't that something? All these unconfirmed, but these things sound really great. This stuff sounds really great. All right, so now on to the final batch of stuff. This is now intended ideas. During an online interview, Forever Red writer Amit revealed that he wrote a falling out scene between Jason and Tommy, and that Tommy would have turned punk sometime after the events of Turbo, a Power Rangers movie, and before the events of Forever Red, only to have Jason reunite with Tommy and become friends again. This would explain why Jason comes off as arrogant during this episode. I mean, guys, did you think Jason kind of came off arrogant in the episode? I mean, not to he didn't seem arrogant to me. I mean, he was kind of a bit he was kind of a bit cocky to Cole. I could say that. He was really acting cocky. But anyway, this would explain why Jason comes off as arrogant during the episode. However, this scene was ultimately cut out to keep the episode 22 minutes long. Citation. When asked about the Red Ranger's power distortions on Facebook, Amit replied, For time constraints, we had to cut some details like how Tommy, Jason, and TJ got their original powers back. It is regrettable, but with only 22 minutes of runtime for Forever Red, I thought it was better to focus on the present day action of the episode instead of getting bogged down with filling in every background detail, especially since casual or newer fans would have been that familiar with previous seasons and probably wouldn't have cared for too much background explanation. Though we actually had plans to eventually address this. You'll notice when Tommy shows up to join the other Rangers, he mentions how he recognizes some of the other Rangers better than others, in reference to Wes and Eric, even though that was the first episode they ever appeared together in. By Jason referencing a past team up with the Silver Guardians, I was trying to set up an eventual prequel episode or special where we would refer again and hopefully even show how Tommy, Jason, TJ got their powers back. In our original plan for the post Wild Force season, what was ultimately called Ninja Storm, there was some rough plans to bring Tommy back as sort of like a new Zordon, but more of an action-oriented veteran like Nick Fury from Marvel. Power Rangers Hexagon. That's what he's referring to. He would have been the sixth Ranger from that season, but after Wild Force, Disney chose to take the show in another direction with Ninja Storm and then Dino Thunder making Tommy a paleontologist and dropping the Zeo powers. So, guys, that's all the stuff that was dropped, talked about, all the drafts that they came up with in Forever Red. This is really some interesting stuff. Just reading it again. I mean, I read something too. There was supposed to be some stuff regarding hold up. See if I can find it. Ooh, here's another thing. There was actually some fan controversy about this. So listen to this. Due to the controversial nature of this episode and over-analyzed by fans, most message boards considered the subject off limits. The subject of its incurrencies has been beaten to death. One particular website went as far as to say that the points of controversy in Forever Red are unimportant compared to the enjoyment of the episode, and that the writers needed to bring all the Red Rangers together and did not have enough time to explain all the details of the episode. Many fans now come up with their own explanations. Western Sentai fans, however, point out that the issue regarding the restoration of the several former Rangers' ability to morph again stems from the fact that Saban made the Ranger suits into powers rather than as tools like its Japanese counterpart. Note that there has been at least one Sentai special featuring the then current team and at least 2 to 3 of the previous teams on that same episode, which is seen in the Turbo Ranger special featuring the Turbo Ranger team and their predecessors from Battle Fever J to Live Man, and the Super Sentai World featuring Turbo Rangers, next 5 successors from 5 Man all the way to Kaku Ranger, in which all the teams featured in those specials, including the then current Kaku Ranger and Turbo Ranger, never appeared in their human forms. The episode is dubbed the Forbidden Episode due to numerous questions surrounding it. In addition, the frequent permanent bans done to posters who bring up the episode in forms during that time. But interesting. This is really really interesting. Here it is. Here's some other notes from this episode. So Cole is the only Wild Force Ranger to morph in that episode, of course. This is the first appearance of Tommy since passing of the torch. This is also the first appearance of Jason since Turbo Power Rangers movie, as well as the first appearance of the Red Zeo Ranger since Good as Gold, and the first appearance of the Mighty Morphin Red Ranger since Rangers in Reverse. Besides the inclusion of the 10 Red Rangers in the cameo appearance by the Wild Force regulars, there were several references to previous Power Ranger seasons, including Alpha 7, a new Alpha robot that had the voice and personality of Alpha 5, and a body that resembles Alpha 6 body with Alpha 5's early MMPR Season 1 head shape. Well, Black Man, I'm out. See you tomorrow. All right, Ryan, thanks for being here. Alright, so the Astro Megaship Mark II, a new version of the main command center from Power Rangers in Space that was destroyed in Lost Galaxy. Whether or not this version has its own version of Deca is unknown. However, it can be assumed that it cannot transform into the Astro Megazord due to the lack of the Mega Shuttle. The return of Bulk and Skull... What the heck? Sorry about that, guys. Give me one moment. Okay, I'm back, guys. Had to bring the mail in. Ooh, it's hot out there. All right, so Bulk and Skull mentioned meeting Lord Zed and Rita, which happened in my Master Vile and the Metallic Armor. Also, that's what that was that reference. The Return of Machine Empire, the primary antagonist in Power Rangers Zeo, were former Ranger actors Walter, Archie, and Catherine providing some of the voices. The Return of Serpentera, the powerful Zord operated by Lord Zed in the early days of the first Power Rangers. Jason mentions Kimberly, the original Pink Ranger from Mighty Morphin from MMPR. Cole says more phenomenal, a phrase that was coined by Kimberly. TJ mentions getting Big Ben Giant Pizza. Eric makes a reference to his Zord, the Q-Rex, and Tommy's original Zord, the Dragon Zord, saying his Q-Rex will eat his Dragon Zord for lunch, though it's not known how Eric knows of the Dragon Zord, which is ironic, since he does not know about Serpentera until Tommy and Jason mentioned it. Wes makes a reference to the Power Rangers fan club with the quote, "I changed history, so why does he have a fan club and I don't?" This is somewhat an odd statement, as Wes did not change history, but instead altered his relative future. Bulk and Skull play a game of chess in which the pawns resemble the Psycho Rangers, matched the chessboard Space Rangers used to their plan against the Psycho Rangers. Carter is still driving the rescue rover. Despite having no official Sentai counterpart in the episode, did draw some concepts from Yakuji Sentai Gao Ranger versus Super Sentai. Taylor, Danny, Alyssa, and Max only appear in the episode for less than 30 seconds and have no lines. During the fight, each of the Red Rangers split into pairs of the two to fight one of the generals. Jason and Cole against Vengex, Andros and Carter against Steelon, TJ Leo against Ottoman, Unlike the other 4 pairings, this isn't the first time TJ and Leo fought together. Oh yeah, that's right. They previously fought together into the 10th Power and the Power of Pink. This is also the first time they fought together as Red Rangers, as TJ was using the Blue Space Ranger powers in the previous 2 episodes. Tommy and Wes against J-Rock, and Oriko and Eric against Tesla. Each of these pairs contain one Zordon era and one post-Zordon era. 3 of the pairs consist of the oldest 3 Rangers and the 3 newest Rangers. One, Jason, and... Okay, I don't need to read that. 5 of the 10 Forever Red Rangers make end return in Super Mega Force. Tommy, TJ, Leo, Carter, and Wes. However, Tommy and TJ didn't wear their Red Ranger suits for their cameo in the episode Legendary Battle. This episode marks the final Unmorph appearances of Jason, Andros, and Eric. They appear in Legendary Battle. They would appear in stock footage in Legacy of Power. Each of the Machine Empire generals has a costume that was either used for a character or multiple characters in Big Bag Beetleborgs and Beetleborgs Metallics. Right. This episode effectively has no Super Sentai footage. This is only some playing on a monitor of an otherwise completely US shot briefing scene, and as all the morphing sequences were stock footage from their respective series. Only in the Red Ranger morphing sequences that had Super Sentai footage, Jason's, Tommy's, Andros, and Cole. One thing that I could have sworn, I remember reading something on here. There was supposed to be a big team up with all their Zords. I remember reading something like that. I forgot. I don't know why it's not on here. I feel like it was on here somewhere. But anyway, guys, it's like I said. That's my note comparison of Forever Red, and like I said, guys, I am not happy. I'm not happy on the news. I'm not. But I really hope we get a. I really hope we get a extended cut of this somehow. There has to be like an extended cut, because I'm not happy about. I really am not happy about this. I'm not. But I mean, guys, what are your thoughts about this? Because I can, like I said, I can go on and on about this, but I'm done ranting. I'm done ranting about this. So, whew. I guess we could probably turn the tables and talk about something else. Ah, gosh, ouch. See, so okay, so I was right about that. I was right. So I was right. So there was supposed to be a kind of Zord battle in Forever Red. Layla, I believe you. Right now, I want to say things that I would not say in front of you guys, because I like to I don't swear. I really don't. I mean, okay, people may have swear once or twice in their life, but I don't really swear unless like I'm really pissed off about something. This I am not happy about. I want to get angry about it, but I'm trying to keep myself under control. So, mm, but ugh. But seriously, I want to know who wrote that script and approved approved of it. Who knows? And besides, um, like I said, I'm still gonna watch the episode. I mean, not hearing, reading this plot synopsis, I'm not happy about it. Maybe my mind will change once I see it visually, because reading a plot and seeing it can differ. But who knows? Maybe it could be like literally a copy and paste of what it is on paper. But who knows? I am gonna still watch the episode. I'll probably I'm not no, I don't want to live tweet it. I'll probably be talking with a whole bunch of Ranger fans as we're watching it together. Well, I mean, we're not gonna be like in the same area watching, but like well, actually, dang it, time difference that can change. Curses, dang it. So dang it. Basically, Eastern people will be seeing it first, and then crud. I wish there was some way we could watch. There's gotta be some way we could watch this episode together. Something tells me it'll be Legendary Battle 2.0, and I hate that feeling. Look, the less I talk about the Legendary Battle, the better. Because, ooh, ooh, gosh, I'm really hot. But I guess we could switch gears and talk about something else. Because, I wasted my breath on ranting about this, so I'm not even gonna mention it. I'm not even gonna talk about it anymore. So, gosh. Um, J Boss, you did mention the Kamen Rider Geo trailer. Yes, I did watch it. The Kamen Rider Geo trailer looks very, very interesting. So, and so yeah, what we know, the main writer's name is Sugo. He's Kamen Rider Geo, and you have like I guess Kamen Rider Gates is the secondary writer of the show. I'm surprised we're gonna get a secondary writer introduction that early. But then again, I guess in Ryuki had Kamen Rider Night in there since the beginning, so I guess that's not a surprise. Wait, why am I saying that? And I didn't even watch Ryuki. I'm just assuming stuff. Anyway, but yeah, the trailer looks great. Sento's in the trailer, so Sento's gonna be is a coming back Kamen Rider actor. Great. Emu from Kamen Rider X8 is coming back. Kamen Rider Brave is coming back as well. Banjo is in the trailer as well, so a lot of our main guys from the past Rider shows are coming back, so that's excellent. I'm interested, but it's cool though. What they did was they announced monster forms for the main riders. Like Kamen Rider Build will have a monster form, Kamen Rider Ghost will have a monster form. So that's gonna be really, really interesting to see how this works. And of course, the whole thing is based off of time travel. So Sugo is gonna be traveling through time, you know, meeting past riders, and he's also fighting off a time demon apparently. And there is an evil rider in the show, but his suit looks exactly like Geo's, but it's just repainted. Like the the visor, like his eyes. Well, it's not his eyes, but I can say the visor. It's red, and the rest of the suit is like gold. And I think it has a cape. I think. Who knows? Time. Oh, his name is Time Jacker. Okay. Yeah. So that's his name. So yeah, Time Jacker is the villain for Kamen Rider Geo. I really wonder how many episodes is this show gonna run for? Because if they're gonna do what Decade did with just 3 episodes, then I mean not three episodes, 31 episodes. Sorry about that, 31 episodes. Uh, hmm. Who knows? Seriously, who knows what they'll do? And I really can't wait to watch that Heisei Generations Forever movie. Well, I am still slack. I need to watch Heisei Generations Final. I really need to watch it. Oh my gosh, I am slacking off. I need to watch Heisei Generations Final. What? I don't know what's taking me so long. I mean, probably because I didn't watch Ex-Aid, because there's some plots in Ex-Aid that I would not know. And of course, Forze is in it, Gaim is in it, Ghost is in it, and that's it. I'm not gonna get like there's gonna be past references to. I mean, I saw O's. I already know about Kamen Rider O's, so I already know about the references O's is gonna make, but I want to watch the loop pad and be the one. Me too, me too. But of course, we're gonna have to wait until probably sometime in December when when the video gets. I mean, when the movies get subbed. Heck, I I mean, I kind of was able to. Who knows? But and I still haven't watched episode of Stinger. I haven't watched the Q Ranger movie yet. My gosh, I am slacking. But and well, I mean, who knows until they sub Q Ranger versus Space Squad. Who knows how long that will be? Really hate Generation Final is mostly a build movie featuring the past riders. Okay, I mean, that sounds like a fine thing to me. But I love that shot of the riders like together on their rider machines, and then they're driving off together, and Sento's in the air, Emu's in the air with their bikes, and some of the riders are on the ground with their bikes. That shot looks awesome. Q Ranger movie was fun. It's 1 hour. The Q Ranger movie was 1 hour. Usually a Sentai movie is 30 minutes, or basically just like a Sentai movie is usually an episode, but a little bit longer. The V cinemas, those are an hour. Those are definitely 1 hour. But really, that's interesting. I didn't think the Q Ranger movie would be 1 hour. That's really interesting. But okay, I dig it. I dig it. Ugh. 45, 45 minutes if we get lucky. Layla, you forced my hand. I'm gonna say it anyway. Yoshalaki! I had to. I had to. I had to say it. Come on. I had to. Oh man. Which reminds me, I hope. Wait a minute. I think J Boss, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't they say that another superhero Tizen movie is in the works? A fourth one? Because seriously, that third superhero Tizen movie was so bad. It was so bad. The Q Rangers barely got any interaction. See, that's the thing I think that's the thing with the Tizen movies. They just have, well, with the first one, the Gokaigers and Kamen Rider Decade with like the main focus, Kamen Rider O's and Kamen Rider Forze, and the Go Busters, they were like supporting casts. So how is it you make the current Sentai team of that time the supporting cast, but make the Gokaigers the main focus? I mean, I'm for one, I love the Gokaigers, but it was weird. Dare Toei Superhero Tizen sucks. I mean, okay, I enjoyed the first one. The first Superhero Tizen movies are those movies are only good for fan service. I believe you. I really do believe you. But yeah, only the first Superhero Tizen movie I enjoyed. That to me, that's probably the only good one I can enjoy. The second movie, you bring in Gavin. You put together 3 franchises: Super Sentai, Metal Heroes, and then Kamen Rider in one movie. That's already a big cluster. That's a big cluster cuss of everything. That's too much, way too much. And then with the third movie, you dumb it down. Well, we all know the reason why I watched the first. Well, Layla, of course, because of the Gokaiders. And that's probably the only reason why I like the first one, because the Gokaiders are in it. The fight between Decade and Ghost. Yes, that fight between Decade and the Go Busters was really, really good. And seeing Hiromu transform, fight against Decade in the Kabuto form, that was very dope. That was dope. To see actually Hiromu actually try to keep up with Decade, that was really interesting. No, all right, Layla. We know Marvelous is your husband. We know. We know. Oh my gosh. Speaking of Sentai, nah. I feel like I've been talking about. I barely talked about comics with you guys. That's crazy. I don't really do a lot of comic book talks with you guys, and I'm for one that talks a lot of geeky stuff. I feel like every time I drink like cold water, I feel like I wish I could get ice powers like Frozone, but of course powers aren't real. Ah, so refreshing. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love water. Really refreshes the body. It's weird. I never been attracted to Asian dudes until I started watching Toku. Hey, look, Japan has some really handsome men. I just let's just say that Japan really does have a fair share of their men. Like they have really handsome men. They really do. Oh, guys, I was right. So the trailer for the anniversary episode is already up. I can't play it here, of course, but it's up. It's up on YouTube. Uh, well, let me take a look at this. Hold on one second, since I can't really I will get copyrighted. So be right back for just a moment. I'll be right back. Okay, I just watched the trailer. Nothing interesting happens. Nothing besides what I talked about. Nick went down on the Resident Evil Black Phone. Drops. But yeah, I just looked at that trailer. It's nothing interesting happens at all. Batman, what are you talking about? I didn't start early at all. Wait. Oh, you mean why did I start at 12? I mean, because no one's really, doing anything. Okay. Oh my gosh. No, one of my favorite Power. Really, Layla? Which one? Cause I mean, I barely follow any Power Rangers. Um, I barely follow any Power Rangers YouTubers. I mean, probably the only one I follow are that hashtag show. That's one of them. We the Geeks of East LA, and yeah, that's it. Excuse me. But anyway, I just been going on. We've been going on for 2 hours now. All right. 2 hours is not bad. Wait, Disney Brain is gonna be there at PMC? I mean, I'm not subscribed to him, but I watch most of his stuff. Dang it, man. Oh my gosh. See, this is why. This is why I wish I could go. I could go to PMC. I really no. I wish I could just teleport myself to PMC. That's what I wish I could do because I'm missing out on. I'm missing out on the Angel Grove prom. I don't have to meet every. Oh my gosh, there's like over 100 guests coming. Over 100 Ranger actors, Sentai actors, writers, directors that are coming to PMC this year. I'm missing out on a whole bunch of stuff. PMC is 1 week away. I just, man, oh man, oh man. And a couple of guys from the Legion of like anyone who's a Power Rangers fan is gonna be there. Why must I need to move to California? I'm straight up. I'm serious. I need to move to California. That's what's gonna have to be. That's what's gonna have to come down to. I need to move to California. Someone just buy me a house in California. Just like buy like I wish Bruce Wayne was real, so that way I could have him buy me a house in California, and you could just pay all the rent. Just do that. Pay for my pay for my PMC badge, pay for my flight, pay for my hotel reservation, give me some money that I need to spend to meet the actors or maybe buy some merchandise. Bruce Wayne, give me some of your stash. Just give me some of your money. And I'll oh Bruce Wayne. I don't care. Bruce Wayne. Look, look. I'll ask one of the Robins to give me some of their stash because like I'm pretty sure they know where Bruce Wayne is keeping his money. I'm like, hey, I'll be like, hey guys, do you think you could probably sneak into Wayne Manor? I mean, you guys used to live in Wayne Manor. Can you guys get in Wayne, go in Wayne Manor and give me probably like I don't know like a $1,000,000 for me just so that way I could just and they'll be like, what's it for? Oh, I'm just trying to buy me a house in California. I'm trying to buy me a badge for a convention, so I'm trying to get into. I gotta pay for my flight and my hotel reservation. You think you can do that? Yeah, we can do that for you, definitely. So they go to Wayne Manor, get the money. Like, here you go, thank you very much. I buy everything. I could just go to Cal. I just wish something like that could just happen. Robin might just say, no. I'm not asking which. I didn't have you guys even. I didn't even say which Robin. I said all of them, all four of them. I mean, like, can all four of you could just go into Wayne Manor and just get me a billion? I mean, no, not even a billion, $1,000,000. Isn't that illegal for the Robins to steal a special for the? Come on, Batman. I'm pretty sure it's their money too. They lived in Wayne Manor for most of their life, so Bruce Wayne was taking care of them. He's their legal guardian. If it's Bruce Wayne's money, it's kind of their money as well. Especially Damian. Damian is a Wayne. He's literally Batman's blood son, so he could definitely give money too. So basically, I'm like, can y'all just give me just get $1,000,000 from Wayne, like just probably like just a big stash and give it to me because I'm gonna need it. Yeah, I just wish something like that could happen. Oh my gosh. Not really. I mean, who cares? It could happen. I wish it could happen. PMC is getting closer and closer. J Boss, please don't remind me. Ugh. Also, you do realize once Batman finds out, he come and kick your. If Batman could come kick. All right, look. Batman comes breaks every single bone in my body. I'll use that money for medical insurance. How about that? I really don't know what to. I really don't know. I mean, look. I'm happy for the actors that we're receiving for this team up. I'm happy about that. I'm not disgracing the actors. I'm not. I'm not disgracing the Ranger actors that are coming back. This is a good variety of actors that are deciding to coming back. So that's fine. But what I'm angry at is this I'm mad at the synopsis of the episode. That's what I'm really mad about. Okay? So we got it's almost Saturday. Ninja Steel comes back in 2 weeks. The anniversary episode comes on in 18 days. Hasbro, I pray you guys do something different. Please do something different. Make a change like you said you would. I mean, you're already making a change. You guys, Hasbro is now in the process of developing another Power Rangers movie, which is great. So they're already taking action, which is great. And I love it. I love it. But Hasbro, there's still more work to be done. It's nice that you guys are doing another movie for us. Trust me. When we heard that their ideas of a sequel not happening, we were all heartbroken. But that's all going to change now. So Hasbro, thank you for that. But please, Hasbro, give us better seasons. Do not give us a super season. Give us more team ups. Give us 40 long episodes of a season. No splitting 20 episodes one season, 20 episodes another season. 40 episodes a season. Please. Can't stress it enough. I really can't. And also, I'm not a toy collector, but please sell some more. Please sell some toys that are not just MMPR stuff. Or, yeah, just please don't sell only just MMPR stuff, because that was Bandai's big problem. They always kept selling MMPR legacy stuff only. I'm like, you guys, I mean, granted, I've had a fair share of Power Ranger toys growing up. It wasn't MMPR toys. It was Wild. I had Time Force, Wild. Pretty much, I had Ranger toys all the way up to Mystic Force. Yeah, all the way up to Mystic Force. That's how long I had Power Ranger toys for. That's how long. But other than that, I just can't. I can't. Hasbro, make a change. Make a change. That's what we want y'all to do. Please make a change. I believe in you guys. I really do. Please make a change. So I guess we could probably switch gears and jump to the comic book side of things. Um, shoot, sorry for the distractions. The relaunch of Fantastic Four came out this Wednesday. I'm so happy the Fantastic Four are back. Their comics are back on shelves again. Marvel's first family is back in the Marvel universe. They've been away for way too long. It's been 3 years. 3 long years since 3 long years since they've been away. I mean, the Thing was hanging out with the Guardians. Human Torch was with the the Inhumans. So many things, and I believe what people say about the Fantastic Four. The Fantastic Four, they are the heart of the Marvel universe. I feel like if they're not there, things fall apart. Like, and Marvel stuff in Marvel has been falling apart ever since the Fantastic Four left. A lot of stuff. X-Men's been going through so many changes. The Inhumans have been getting focused. The Inhumans almost wanted to kill off Marvel actually was almost trying to kill off the X-Men. But now they're in the process of killing off the Inhumans instead. I mean, I'm not a big Inhumans fan, but that's a different story. And so many things are happening. I mean, Marvel's now trying to, going back. Hold on one second, guys. That could be someone important. Never mind, false alarm. That was no one. Don't worry about that. But yeah, it's good to see that Marvel's pulling the pieces back together with their stuff. They're bringing Wolverine is coming back with a new series. Finally, well, actually, I don't know what was the reason. I don't know what was the reason of killing off Wolverine. I really don't. Hold on one second. Are you home? Yes, I am. I'm home by myself at the moment. I got the whole house to myself right now. Um, Hasbro's gonna hire me. I wish. I wish I could get all that business. I can get all that business stuff. whatchamacallit, I can get all that get that enjoyment. I could work in a Hasbro office, give them my heck, they'll probably, who knows, maybe hire me as a voice actor for one of their cartoons. Who knows? Maybe I could probably be a voice actor for their Transformers cartoons. That would be awesome. That would be really Hasbro. Just saying, if you find me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But yeah. Yeah, Marvel is slowly putting themselves back together, which is good. Of course, now they got another event going on called Infinity Wars with an S at the end, and I could probably be a writer for Power Rangers. Layla, I believe you can be you could be a writer for Power Rangers. Like, it, sometimes I think I could be a writer too, but I think when it comes to writing an episode, there's so much to do because you also got to focus on development of character as well as the trope of the episode. You have plot line, you have to have theme. uh I don't know if I want to put a lesson learned in the episode because there's always a lesson learned. It's so annoying. Like, that's besides the point. The lesson learned thing is always the annoying part. But um you gotta have, monster shows up. I mean, monster of the week. Monster shows up and working around and working around the Sentai footage. That's also one thing. So yeah, monster of the week. Yeah, Rangers fight monster. Rangers don't defeat the monster. Monster retreats. Develops another backup plan to continue whatever they're doing. Blah blah blah. Rangers find a plan to defeat the monster. Rangers fight monster again. They do a team attack. Destroy monster. Monster gets big. Megazord battle. Destroy Megazord. Megazord destroys monster. Episode's over. How do you think Tommy will morph into all his Ranger suits? I don't know how. I really don't know how he will, but I saw the promo. Uh, he's showing up in his whatchamacallit. I commend all the people who wrote for Power Rangers. Yes, yes, yes. Especially what's her name? She's also gonna be there. One of the Power Ranger writers that she wrote most of the Time Force episodes. Jason is Jackie Jedlin and E.T. Wait, what? What's no. Let me see if I can find her. Cause she wrote majority. Her and Chip wrote the episodes for Time Force. She worked with Chip Lynn too. Jackie Martin, I think. I don't know if it was Jackie Martin. Maybe. Let me see. Yes, yes, yes. You're right. You're right, Layla. You're right. You're right. My bad. Jackie Marchand. Marchand. That's her name. Yes. She. Oh my gosh. She wrote so many episodes. Like, my gosh. She basically wrote all of Time Force. Like, basically, this woman wrote all of Time Force. She had to. Chiplin, you better not f up Beast Morphers. Ugh. I feel like it's not. No, Chip isn't writing Chip hasn't wrote most of the episodes of Beast Morphers. I mean, not Beast Morphers, of Ninja Steel. It's this woman that's named Becca Barnes. She's the one that's been writing the episodes. She wrote majority of the. Yes, Becca Barnes. She's the one that wrote majority of the episodes for um actually. Yeah, she wrote majority of the episodes of Dino Charge and Dino Supercharge, and also the episodes of Ninja Steel and Super Ninja Steel. Which episodes of Ninja Steel did I? Chip even write? Okay, Chip only wrote. Wait, this is producing credit. Is this? No, right. Okay, directing credit. No, no, no. Oh yeah, so it is. Okay, so it is right. Okay, so Chip wrote. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So yeah, she's probably just a casual fan that just saw MMPR. That's funny. But yeah, so yeah, if Chip wrote all these episodes, then why do they feel so not his style? Like, it really doesn't feel like his style. Let me see something. Oh, it's written by Chiplin and Becca Barnes. So basically, they wrote these episodes together. Okay. Still, if anything, I would say Chip, get rid of her. I would say get rid of her. Find someone else, please. Really, find someone else. And altogether, how many episodes of Power? Altogether, we would have 800 and more than likely Becca was more in control. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Do you think there should be an Alien Ranger, Ninja Storm, and Ninja Steel team up? Ryan, they are way past letting that happen. That is not gonna happen. I'm sorry, man. That really isn't gonna happen at all. As much as we may want that to happen, that's not gonna happen. It really isn't. I'm sorry. That's just it isn't. You called me right. Oh, sorry, Thomas. I'm so. I'm so sorry. Sorry. I made a mistake. I know, guys. I made a mistake. I called him Tom. I called him Ryan by accident. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Hmm. I just really hope Beast Morphers gets the change that we're looking for. Um, Jezer did not invite John. Oh my gosh. J Boss, I'm surprised you brought that up because we were watching Infinity Watchtower last night. I just love the way Johnny was just interrogating Jezer. Like, so Jezer, I heard you had like an outing to a Saved by the Bell themed restaurant, and wait, how many people did you bring with you? It was like Jezer was like two people. Oh, two people. Who are these two people that you invited? I'm like, Tony and Miggy. Tony and Miggy. Jezzer, how many Henshin bros do we got? Do we got 3? Oh, 3. How many bros on Infinity Watch show we got? 3. Johnny is like the new comedian for that hashtag show. I kid you not. Johnny is so hilarious. Oh my gosh. If I ever meet Johnny, me and him are going to have a long conversation about comics. We will definitely have a really, really long conversation. Oh my gosh. I love the guys from that hashtag show. They're really awesome. That's crazy. Well, not crazy. Who knows? Maybe I wonder if they would decide to do like a girl, like a ladies themed looking like an episode of NCIS. The Henshin Hangout crew is lit though. Johnny and I are both. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I didn't know Johnny was Sagittarius. Well, that's cool though. But it would be interesting if they did do an After Dark with just the ladies of that hashtag show. But it's crazy though how we haven't been seeing them lately. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're out living their life, having fun, just living free. Because as you can see, like let me not say most hardworking, because that's gonna sound more like favoritism. Active members. There we go. That's a better. The more active members on hashtag show. Joe, of course. Joe, Jezzer, Daniel, Johnny, Josh on the sideline. Oh my god, I love Johnny and Josh's like arguments. Every time Johnny's like, and producer Josh. Oh my gosh. Besides Miggy and Elle, we haven't seen. Yeah. I mean, Jessica was on well, she only did the video for saying which Ranger actors are coming back, and she also came on the retro Ranger wrap up for that one time. But it was cool to see Jessica on the retro. I'm gonna say retro wrap up, and yeah, but Miggy as well. Miggy's active as well from time to time. But Tony hasn't been around lately. Maverick hasn't been around. Myra hasn't been. Well, Myra's married now, so I understand why Myra hasn't been there. Cause I mean, let Myra have her her life. Cause I think she's approaching. I think she already celebrated. I think it's already been a year since she's been married. I think not yet, or I could be wrong. But who knows? We miss Kelly more. Yeah, I remember the days when Kelly was on the Ranger wrap up. Those were fun days. I can't believe people attacked her because she said RPM is arguably the best. I forgot Jessica said that. I forgot. I keep forgetting Jessica's a Ranger fan, period. I'm sorry. Literally, I literally keep forgetting that, because the most people that I see on the Ranger shows that are talking about Power Rangers are Joe, L, Johnny. Well, not Johnny. Joe, L, Jezzer, and Daniel. Who's Kelly? Kelly is okay. J Boss. Kelly is a member of that hashtag show. She mostly covers the video game. She does the video game news for that hashtag show, and she mostly streams on their Twitch channel. So anytime anything video game related for that hashtag show, that's where you'll find Kelly. But you'll only find her on the Twitch streams. So if you guys want to find out, you follow that hashtag show on the twitch.com, twitch.tv, that hashtag show. That's where you'll find them. The video game people. But yeah, I haven't really watched their video game streams, but Kelly has been a really, really cool member of that hashtag show. And I remember when she used to be on the retro wrap up and the regular Ranger wrap up with Joe and DJ. Man, I miss DJ. DJ was so cool. DJ was just so cool. He's like the one. He was my favorite hashtag member of all time, because, like, I only watch Jazz. Okay, that's fine, Layla. But yeah, DJ was so cool. Like, he was like the bro. He was like the brother. He was the brother of that hashtag show. I mean, right now I would say the brother of that hashtag show is Daniel and Johnny. but mostly Daniel, because Daniel, he's very, very unapologetic about his geekdom, and I love that about Daniel. That's one of the cool things about him. And Johnny, he's just very unapologetic with, him being a comic book writer. He's also a school teacher, and he's a fan of Power Rangers just like us, but mostly I love his knowledge of comics. So that's really awesome. But yeah, DJ was my favorite guy, man. DJ is DJ is like a brother. He really is he's like a big older brother. So man, I wish he was still around on that hashtag show. I really do. I mean, they had so many people left that hashtag show. Javier left. They also had someone that was also doing comic book coverage on that hashtag show. He's not there anymore. I forgot his name. But yeah, hashtag show. Oh, and Jasmine, she's not there anymore. But Jasmine is really, really cool. She's dedicated. She's strong. I can say one thing though. You don't want to mess with Jasmine because she will. Oh my gosh, she has a comeback. When did they leave? If I may. Joe is my favorite because I love the blunt. Yeah, I love Joe's bluntness because Joe is able to speak his mind. He doesn't care what anybody says. He just speaks. He just speaks. And hey Joe, if you're watching, Illuminati for life, all right? I'm just Illuminati. What's funny about every time when Joe does his Illuminati pose, Jezra does it in a silly way. His is like I'm like Jezza, you're doing it all wrong. Oh yeah, and Brian. I forgot about I forgot about Brian. Dang it. Well, Brian's in Korea right now. And but yeah, that hashtag show, they are such a one big happy family. I would just love to I don't know, just chill with them for 1 week. I would just want to hang with that hashtag show for 1 week. Just chilling with them, probably, who knows, maybe being a guest on one of their after shows. Well, not one of on just some of their after shows, but I can see most of their after shows come. What happened to? I really don't know what happened to Paula, because she was there for a time on Henshin Hangout, and then she disappeared. I mean, I don't know what really happened. I mean, we can ask her, send her an email or message saying like, we miss you on that hashtag show. Is everything okay? Yada yada yada. I guess maybe she got another sometimes the reason why most of these people leave hashtag shows because they get different jobs at different areas. So it's I guess a lot of people were there before. Yeah, J Balls. There was a lot of people that were on that hashtag show before you started watching. There was a long list, really big list. But yeah, they were one big happy family. They were like really, really awesome people. Heck, there was this one girl that when they had a Doctor Who after show, what's her name? Brianna. Daniel and Brianna were always the head honchos when it came to talking about Doctor Who, because Daniel loves Doctor Who. I'm not a Doctor Who fan, so I don't fit in that category. But yeah, there's a lot of people on that hashtag show that come and go. We could definitely say Joe's been there for the longest. I literally actually went back and watched their first ever video. I'm surprised to see how young Joe looks. Like he has that younging face. I'm like, wow, Joe looks so young without the mustache and the beard and the glasses. Like Joe looks so young. I just got into Doctor Who. I'm on season 2. Well, okay, that's cool. But yeah, I'm not a Doctor Who fan. I can't get into Doctor Who. I mean, it's very popular. I know a lot of people talk about it. Most people say, David Tennant is their favorite Doctor. Most people say Matt Smith is their favorite. Peter Capaldi has a lot of love. And now he left, and now the new Doctor Who is going to be a woman. So that's a big milestone. But yeah, I know who the actors are, like the most famous, the most popular Doctor Who's. But yeah, Doctor Who. I can't get into Doctor Who. I missed Twin Peaks after. Oh yeah, I forgot about. I didn't watch the Twin Peaks after show because not every after show on hashtag show I watch. Literally, not all of them I watch because how long are you gonna be in Florida? Only for a week. Only for a week, Layla. Just gonna be there for a week, and then I come back the day before I start school, and then my summer vacation is over. I get right back in the grinder, right back into school. Yay. So that means when school starts, I have a very loose schedule. Most of my classes are going to be in the morning from 10 to 1. I don't have any classes on Fridays. So, but of course, that means I'll have to move casual streams to probably about 4 or 5 o'clock because if I do casual streams like right now, like at 12 or something, no, here's the thing, Layla. I'm gonna change the time to when I do my casual streams because I want you guys to actually watch them, like actually come into the chat room and watch them because I don't want to do it at like at 12 o'clock and most people aren't available, and I know I have people who are subscribed to me that are from across overseas, so there's that. So I'll need to find a different time change to do casual streams. So I'm gonna have to move those to like around probably afternoon. No, not afternoon. Like late afternoon to evening. Probably like around 5 o'clock ish. 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock ish. That will probably have to be the time to do it. And but yeah, videos are not gonna be a problem. That's not gonna be. Although, who knows when I'll be able to do live reads again? Who knows? That's gonna be that may complicate things. If you were to do your casual streams at 12 p.m. your time, I would be exactly. So I don't want to do that because it's unfair to my subscribers to miss out on something like this, and especially on a Friday. People for a work day on a Friday, most people would work only half a day. Some people may work a full day of work, but yeah, that would be very unfair for me to do that and not, let you guys join in on the conversations. So that's gonna all change. So once the school year starts for me, that is, casual streams will. I'm gonna move those casual streams to like around 5 o'clock. Yeah, around like 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, Eastern Standard Time. 5 p.m. I should have been specific. 5 p.m. EST. So yeah, that will be the change. Oh my gosh, what is it? Email. You should switch off other days than that you do. I mean, I'll probably won't miss your stream because I don't have a job or school. Oh, okay, Ryan. I'm in college, so I got class Monday. Wow, J Boss. That's J Boss. Are you in college? Are you in college for the semester part time? Because that definitely sounds like a part time schedule. Monday and Wednesday. That's a lot of free time. You should switch off other that you do a live stream and a casual stream. Oh yeah, that does sound like yeah. Oh yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. Balance it out. 1 week a casual stream, 1 week a live read. Yeah, that actually does balance it out. That does. And oh my gosh, I need to get back into these retro throwbacks. And DC versus Marvel. Oh my god, there's so many segments on my channel that I haven't done in a while. See, this is what happens. This is what happens when you think you want to do YouTube for full time. When you do YouTube full time, you got to put your heart and soul into it. But as a wise I go to. Oh yeah, I go to. Yeah, so do I. I go to a community college as well, but that's a very very lenient schedule. Why do I give out good ideas? I don't know, Layla. Sometimes I just make I Layla, you give out great ideas that I just work with them. I appreciate your ideas being given out. I really do. But dang, there's like so many stuff on my channel I haven't done in a while. I mean, I did a retro throwback, but that was like 2, 3 weeks ago. Same thing with the top 10. So I'll try to do Toku Tuesdays for this coming Tuesday, talking about the difference between storytelling between Power Rangers and Sentai and how the themes may change. Basically, the storytelling slash themes, how they differ from one another. That seems like a good topic to talk about. Wednesday will be a top 10, I guess. Well, that will have to be a top 10. Thursday, of course, Thursday are strictly only for retro throwbacks, because hence Throwback Thursdays. And of course, Fridays we'll change that up to casual streams and live reads. So yeah, for DC versus Marvel, I don't know. Yeah. Thanks for the Codename. You should try to do a Danny Phantom throwback because I'm surprised that you know what. That's it. It's sold. Danny Phantom. That's the next retro throwback. I'm calling it. Danny Phantom's the next retro throwback that's gonna happen. All right, so I already got my retro throwback because when I first started doing retro throwbacks, it was hard to choose which network to talk about first and which show to choose because I'm talking about Disney shows, Cartoon Network, um, Nickelodeon shows, and of course superhero shows. So that's 4 different categories. And there's a wide variety of shows in those categories. You got old school Cartoon Network shows, old school Nickelodeon shows, old school Disney Channel shows and cartoons. Like there's a lot to talk about. Sometimes I mean back then there was a time where I was able to play the theme song. I mean I say this a lot in the video, but there was a time I was allowed to play the theme song of the episodes of the shows, but I got a copyright strike, so I wasn't able to do that anymore. Well, actually, the video wouldn't upload because of the copyright strike, so I deleted it. I had to I forgot which throwback it was, but I had to re-record the throwback, and from then on, I couldn't do it. I couldn't play the theme song anymore. YouTube has really been changing the game up. They really have. And of course, I've been thinking about wanting to monetize my channel, but I don't want to. But I feel like monetizing is a good idea, but you gotta put a lot of time into it. So at the same time, it's a bad idea. I go shopping tomorrow and get my hair braided on Sunday. Yay. But yeah. Um. Oh, of course, another big thing. Since PMC is next week, do I want to do a casual stream on the week of PMC? I don't know. I really don't know. That's the only thing I look forward to when school starts. But I don't know if I want to do any streams the weekend of PMC because that week I leave. I don't know when I leave. Layla's the yellow bear. I just gotta send this article to someone. Where is it? But shoot, what was it? I don't know if I'm gonna do a casual stream that weekend. Heck, I don't even know if I'm gonna do any videos next week. But maybe. Who knows? I'll try. I'll see what I can do, guys. I'll definitely see what I can do. I heard Florida was hot. Oh, trust me, I already know about the Florida weather. So, and plus, I'm used to it, and I kind of like that kind of. Well, I like. Here's the thing with heat. I like being active. Like I love to run in the heat. I never told you guys. I used to run track. I ran track for 10 years. After I graduated high school, I retired from running track and field competitively, but I still run to to stay fit. It's weird. This is the second time I'm annoyed with a Power Rangers episode before it. Really, Layla, what was it? What was the first episode you were annoyed with? That's funny. But yeah, I like running in the heat when I like being being active in the heat, like running, like exercising in the heat. That's what I love. If I'm just sitting in the heat, then no, 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 absolutely not. I stay fit by going fly. I stay fit by going to the gym three times a week. Oh, that's cool. Speaking of the gym, I need to hit the gym too. My gosh, I mean, I've been doing push-ups every night for the past 92 days. I've been trying to keep myself, active. The first time was the episode where Bulk and Skull 3.0 don't see the Rangers morph when they appeared from behind a tree. Wait, which MM was that? I'm guessing that's a MMPR episode, probably, or Samurai episode. That could be a Samurai episode. But I think we can end it here, guys. We've been going on for almost 3 hours, almost. But thank you guys for taking out the time to watch. It was a super. It was just you mean Victor and Monty. Oh, sorry. Like once you said Broken Skull 3.0, I'm literally thinking like 3.0. What the? Oh, Victor. So you meant Victor and Monty. I mean, we don't even talk about those characters. I feel like those characters serve no purpose at all. They have no development as characters at all. They're just there for comic relief. Your streams are fun. Thank you, J Boss. I appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, thank you guys so much for taking the time to come out today. And I gave you the news on the 25th anniversary episode of Power Rangers. I was not happy, and I'm still not happy. They go into cartoon physics. They really do. But thank you guys so much. It's been fun. I don't know. I mean, of course, I'll have videos planned for next week, but streams maybe not because PMC is next week. So I want to keep I guess want to keep it low to keep watch of all the news that's coming out of PMC. I know Saturday is basically the big day for PMC because that's when the cast that's the that's the Ninja Steel panel, and of course that's when the new cast gets announced, and of course that's also we get a trailer for Beast Morphers, a legit good trailer. I'm pretty sure we'll get it because the teaser trailer for Beast Morphers, of course, I mean that was all Sentai footage. We've seen that before. For those of us that seen Beast Morphers, but of course, as you guys know, you guys know the drill. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this stuff out. And as always, I am Vengeance. I am Darkness. I am Blackwing. Stay golden. Blackwing out.